Guys, are you in the market for a hybrid gas grill system? Today I'm comparing two of, I think, the best. We have the American-made Encore series versus the Kalamazoo series. That's a $30,000 grill. You kidding me? $30,000 for a barbecue? I thought this grill was expensive. Today I'm gonna compare them. Let's get going. Real quick, couple things. If you're in the Denver, Colorado area, come to our showroom today. See all these products in person for yourself. If you're new to our channel, subscribe. You're gonna miss out on awesome videos. If you don't, smash the like button, do all the things. Lastly, most important thing, rocking the Jordan 1 mids today, white and infrared. They are not OGs, so it's okay to get them a little bit dirty because they're not like a super big collectible, but they are awesome. That's what's important. All right. American-made grill versus Kalamazoo. What's the obvious thing missing, Chris? What am I missing?
The Kalamazoo.
The Kalamazoo. Why am I missing the Kalamazoo?
They're so expensive.
They're so expensive. So a little quick story. I'm going to tell you the differences. I feel pretty educated on the Kalamazoo. Chris and I are actually going to try to go find one and do a video of one. I tried to order one. I tried to get one here for a video. There's a couple problems with it. One, they were absolutely not interested. I told them, I was like, okay, like I know that's the price, but Embers Living YouTube channel, ever heard of it? Now give me my price. Or if you want to sponsor one, send me one. And they were like, who the heck are you? We don't care who you are. We never even heard of you. A little piece of humble pie for me. No, just kidding. I didn't like say that, but I tried real hard to get one at a reasonable price. I would have to pay full price, which was like $28,000. They wanted another like $700-800 in freight. And then also what I thought was dumb with the Kalamazoo was you don't get accessory standard. So they're like, if you want the most popular accessories, we'll go ahead and add that, like the nice cooking grates, things like that. We'll go ahead and add that on to you. So by the time they added on and freight and everything, tax, I couldn't even use my resale license here. It was like almost $30,000. And on top of it, it was like a 24-week lead time. So even if I wanted it, I wouldn't have it in time for the summer to do a review. So who knows? Maybe someday we'll try to partner with them and try to get one here. But I am educated with it. So I'm gonna tell you the differences between the Kalamazoo and the American-made. And most importantly, we're gonna take this outside and cook on it so you can actually see how it's gonna perform. So the American-made grill, if you watch any of my videos, it uses sort of standard stainless steel tube burners, and then we have sort of a tent protecting each burner. If you want details on that, I'm not gonna go into crazy details because it's in our other video. You can order this as a cart or a built-in series. Now, one of the key differences, comes with gloves, by the way, I don't know why I grabbed that glove. One of the key differences between the American-made grill and the Kalamazoo is the American-made grill stops right here. So if you're building this into an outdoor kitchen, you can do your regular storage drawers, things like that. The Kalamazoo, like the whole firebox is like top to bottom. It's crazy. And this pull-out tray here is just for like ash buildup. And you actually load your multi-fuel from here, and your multi-fuel trays are gonna sit up higher in the Kalamazoo, or sorry, in the American-made. The Kalamazoo actually has a pull-out tray down here, so your fuel actually loads a lot lower, and then your burners are below that. Now in the Kalamazoo, you are getting beefier burners. So they're gonna give you, these came out of the American-made grill as well, strictly their gas model. But these are red brass burners. That's the type of burners that you're gonna get in the Kalamazoo, which is a better burner. But my thing is, with multi-fuel grills, I've said this in a couple of my other videos, the burners are not the money shot in these grills. In a strictly gas grill, yes, they are. But the burners are not where the money's at. The burners, obviously, in the ability to use multi-fuel. Also in the Kalamazoo, as one of the upgrades I could have gotten, like our Heston grill, you could do like the laser cut cooking grates, and they make different shapes, one for veggies, one for searing, different options, but you had to pay for those. Those didn't come with the grill, which to me was bogus on a $25,000 grill. You don't get that standard. American made. They're gonna be their loading system. So you put on that heat glove, raise and lower this guy. And then we have our stainless steel V-shaped burners. Nothing's really falling through here. I don't think one's better than the other. What am I getting at? On paper, and I'm not just saying this, I'm not seeing double the price difference between this American made grill and the Kalamazoo. Kalamazoo is almost 30 grand. Here's the good news. This thing is a bargain at like 13 some grand. This thing is dirt cheap. I mean, you could buy 2 of them for the same price. Now the question is are you getting double the grill with Kalamazoo? My initial answer, again, I gotta get my hands on one. My initial answer is no. The only way to prove that is we gotta take this outside and cook on it and see how it performs. If it performs as well as I think it's gonna, then it's a no-brainer. Save the extra 15 grand so you can buy your goodies for your outdoor kitchen. You know, spend it on refrigeration or storage drawers or whatever you wanna do. You know, don't blow it all on just the Kalamazoo unless you got the money to spend. So that's my little spiel on this versus the Kalamazoo. A lot of people have been asking me. I'd say it's one of our most requested videos. And I'll do it if you guys really, really want me to, but I really struggled pulling the trigger on a $30,000 grill for one video. What do you think, Chris? That's a lot. That's a lot. And I had a quote, and I didn't get like the warm fuzzies, you know, the warm and fuzzy feeling that when you're giving someone that kind of moolah, they should, you know, smooze you a little bit. You should feel like, all right, I'm an important client to them. Not that I'm an important client, but you know what I mean? Like, you want to feel good about your purchase. And it was kind of like, I felt like a take it or leave it. Like, yeah, if you want to order, it's 20 weeks. If not, we'll just sell it to the next person. It's happening a lot, by the way. That's a whole nother video with all these supply issues. A lot of people are getting treated that way. So that was my experience, and I didn't feel good about it, pulling the trigger on it. But if you guys really want me to, I will. Let me know. All right, should we take this outside? Enough talking?
Let's go.
That sounded like I was getting ready for a fight. Enough talking, let's take this outside. We're gonna see how it does. Let's get this outside and get cooking. Let's go. All right, guys, so here's my plan. So I really wanna showcase the versatility of this grill. So I have a couple tri-tips. My plan to show off the hybrid system is going to be, we're gonna smoke them with charcoal. So I'm gonna load this side up with charcoal, and then I'm gonna have the tri-tip sitting over here. I'm gonna adjust our airflow so that way we have, it's creating sort of like an offset smoker where it's pulling the smoke this way, and we're gonna get that nice smoke flavor with our tri-tip. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull them. Actually, no, I'll just leave them right where they are. And then I'm gonna turn on the infrared burner and reverse sear those suckers. And they should be absolutely delicious. So let's get going here. So I'm just filling up both of these media trays with some good charcoal. And then what I'm gonna do is turn them on. All right, let's turn them on. Get in here, Chris, so you can see the flame getting in there. And turn off this one, turn on this one. So I have these two burners on. Oh, you can hear it hitting that charcoal already. Then what I'm gonna do is close this, and then I'm gonna shut this vent all the way. So this vent is closed. And this one I'm gonna crack wide open for now while it heats up. Then once our charcoal is ignition?
Ignited sounds right.
Yeah, ignited. Yeah. Hot and fresh out the kitchen. It's a little old song. Anyways, all right. I'm gonna go get the steaks ready, get these ready to offset smoke. Come back and check on this in a minute. Okay, so normally I like to dress these myself, but we're short on time today, so I bought some pre-marinated ones. Now, the advantage of tri-tip and why I like to do it is they're a big enough cut where you can sort of kind of slow cook them, but they're small enough where unlike a brisket, it's not gonna take us 8-9 hours to do a cook. I mean, we could slow cook a tri-tip in an hour 15 pretty easy. So these are pre-marinated, different flavors. So this is a really quick process because, boom, I'm done. All I gotta do is wash my hands and go put them on the grill. By the way, my little prep station, we got a new kitchen going in. You guys want to have a sneak peek at our new indoor kitchen? That's gonna be bomb. And once that's in, we're gonna have crazy cook videos. Oh yeah, look at that. Charcoal's on fire. See, this is why a hybrid grill is so awesome. So look how quick that was. What was that, like less than 5 minutes?
About, yeah.
Yeah, less than 5 minutes, and our charcoal is just doing its job. So what I'm gonna do is actually turn off our burners and then get our tri-tip set right where I want them, strategically placed over our infrared grill. Now let's just look at that in the shadow, that fire, that's beautiful. I mean, that's awesome. We can have just white hot coals in under 5 minutes. That's pretty cool. All right, now we're just gonna let the charcoal, no gas is on at all right now. We're just gonna let the charcoal do its job. I'm gonna go wash my hands. So the one thing with a hybrid system like this is we don't have perfect temperature control like you would with a ceramic or something. So we gotta keep an eye on this. I want it around 250. I think that's a good mark to sort of slow smoke it and infuse that good smoke flavor into the tri-tip. All right, so I'm calling an audible. I'm changing up my game plan a little bit. So I'm gonna move these tri-tips actually closer to the charcoal for a couple of reasons. I decided I want it off of the infrared. That way when I fire the infrared, I'll be able to just put them on for the sear. And I'm not getting quite as much heat on this side as I thought. I thought I'd be pulling it a little more, so I'm gonna keep it a little closer to the charcoal for cooking. All right, so one thing to keep in mind is after our charcoal got piping hot, the hotter it is, the less smoke you're gonna have. So as this charcoal sort of dies out a little bit, should create some more smoke and infuse some of that smoke flavor into our tri-tips. All right, we're dropping temp a little bit, probably because our charcoal's burning out. We're a little over 200. Let's take a look. Yeah, look at that. You can see we got some nice juices sitting in there. I think we're gonna get some good smoke flavor. Anyways, time to sear this bad boy. So let's turn on our sear burner. We let this kind of smoke for about a half hour or so with sort of that smoke flavor. Now you have a couple options here. One, you could get the charcoal ripping hot if you wanted to. Drop this cooking grate down and sear over the charcoal, or you have the infrared gas option as well. I'm gonna do the infrared gas just to show you guys. Ooh, that sucker's hot. Just to show you guys how cool that infrared sear station is. Let's give this a couple minutes, let that get hot. Throw them on there. All right. Oh yeah, hear that? Now that's a sear. Here's the best part about reverse searing is you give the internal temperature time when you go low and slow to cook, so you're not having like burned on the outside and raw on the inside. And then you can finish it off with the sear, which is pretty sweet. Also, you can see I decided to keep these reversed so those juices are gonna pile up in our cooking grates, hopefully infuse back into the steak itself. Oh yeah, look at that back one. That back one gave me the sear I was looking for. Look at that. It's got a nice pink center. Oh yeah. I mean, it's delicious because we have a nice crispy crust. A little too burnt for me. And a nice medium rare on the inside. That's what you want. So, overall impressions. I think it's awesome as a multi-fuel grill, and you can see the versatility. We can offset smoke, then we can sear. There's a rotisserie built in. I mean, this grill can do it all, and it's absolutely delicious. I'm getting some good smoke flavor, and I get the benefit of like a gas grill sear also. So I'm getting a 2-in-1, a true hybrid system. Get yourself one of these, save the 15 grand. This is doing just as good of a job. They're stinking awesome.